Bill Clinton was the second Democratic president since 1968.
The Democratic Leadership Council moved away from an anti-business approach and towards a strong defense approach.
Clinton ran against Bush and Perot.
Bill Clinton put lots of women in office.
Such as Janet Reno and Donna Summer.
1.
Bill Clinton put RBG on the Supreme Court.
Let's see. Bill Clinton made a lot of costly blunders.
At the start of his presidency, Bill Clinton made a lot of costly blunders.
Don't tell, let LGBT soldiers in Army without acknowledging orientation.
Let's go with healthcare reform.
By Kennedy.
But he had better luck with deficit reduction.
Why not? But the epidemic of violence continues.
Explosion in Oklahoma City killed 168 people.
What was it? Anti-government attitudes developed.
Anti-government attitudes developed.
Columbine happened.
The government sought new opportunities in 1994.
Newt Gingrich came up with the Contract with America, which was an assault on budget deficits and welfare reductions.
Unfunded mandates were stopped.
There was a backlash against Gingrich's Republicans.
When?
Dole, who was a World War II.
when?
Oh, right now.
Dole, who was a World War II veteran, ran against Clinton.
Go.
Republicans controlled Congress.
Clinton was the first Democratic president to be elected since FDR.
Say it seriously? Okay. Clinton claimed political ground.
Middle ground.
Middle ground.
Roaring economy. By 2000, it was the longest period of sustained growth.
Okay, I got it. Clinton created NAFTA in his first term. Promoted.
Stop. Go again.
The World Trade Organization was promoted as a successor to the General Agreement on Tariffs and Trade. There was backlash against the World Trade Organization in 1999.
And there was finance reform in 1996.
Clinton was not good at foreign policy.
I'll give you an ultimatum about it. You said drink a Red Bull.
He sent troops to Somalia. He sent troops to Somalia to keep peace after rebels killed more than 12 Americans.
The Rwanda genocide happened in 1995. 500,000 people.
Okay, go.
He struggled with Chinese policy.
Okay, go.
He went back on his criticisms of Bush.
For having sanctions as punishment.
Balkanization or the Balkans? What is
The Balkans. The Balkans happened.
I read the chapter.
You told me to write that.
The Balkans happened.
The Monica Lewinsky scandal dogged Clinton his whole presidency. Like that?
The impeachment process started, but he was not impeached.
Can you say that again? It wasn't recording the first time.
Okay.
Yes, go.
There were 2 articles for perjury and the injustice of what?
Restrictions.
Clinton wanted to leave a legacy as a moderate reformer.
No, Mike, you have to go
Yeah,
again.
I know you can cut it out.
Okay,
right?
go. Say it again. Say it again.
Mixed legacy for U.S. president.
Okay.
Economic growth is.
Wanted economic growth.
Look at the camera and say it.
Okay.
But did no global expansion?
Okay.
More to consolidate than to reverse.
Reagan-Bush revolution against the New Deal.
Go.
Clinton's vice president was Al Gore. Go. Bush wanted to restore dignity to the White House.
Bush called for returning a $2 trillion surplus budget to the people.
And go.
Gore wanted the tax cut to affect the middle class.
The lower middle class.
The lower middle class.
When?
Right now.
No, I forgot the year.
It doesn't matter. 1876.
This was the worst electoral college since 1876.
Okay. Go.
Florida moved to name pro-Bush electors regardless of vote.
Okay.
The Bush campaign took this case to the U.S. Supreme Court.
Republicans said hand counts breached the 14th Amendment.
Bush lost by 5 electoral votes, but lost the popular vote.
He won by 5 votes. And go.
Bush was the son of the 41st president. Was more of a divider than a uniter.
Repudiated the Kyoto Treaty against greenhouse gases.
Sorry. Bush advocated for an Arctic wildlife refuge.
Bush withdrew support from international health organizations that promote abortion.
Okay. Bush was against stem cell-sponsored faith-based social welfare initiatives. I said welfare. Say that again.
Bush's policies reflected the Democratic versus Republican debate.
Bush responded to 9/11 9 days later with a congressional address and identified bin Laden as the enemy.
Bush demanded that Al-Qaeda hand bin Laden over, but Al-Qaeda refused, resulting in a military intervention in Afghanistan. U.S. troops overtook the Taliban in 3 months, but there was no bin Laden. I'm going to watch they say will pay for Fortnite subs. Worse than reception. Terrorist blows worse than the reception. It says glows.
Hello there. The Patriot Act allowed for telephone and email surveillance.
Terrorism is an unprecedented challenge that reinvigorated patriotism.
Go. Second day in office, Bush couldn't tolerate Iraq's defiance of U.S. weapons inspections.
January 2002. Iraq, Iran, and North Korea were called Axis of Evil.
By George Bush.
By George Bush.
Bush was itching for a fight, and egged on by Cheney, he accused Iran.
Stop. Just kidding. Go.
In October of 2002, Congress authorized to send troops to Iraq.
And, okay, go.
UN gave final opportunity for Iraq to comply.
Iraq invaded March 30th, 2003.
Was invaded. Good job.
Ended May 1st.
The conflict ended May 1st.
There was violence in Iraq as factions jockeyed for control.
U.S. troops were attacked by Iraqi insurgents.
2004, Americans gave political power to the interim Iraqi government.
There are no weapons of mass destruction found in the occupation.
Okay, go. What is it?
America was deeply divided.
America was deeply divided.
And the Democrats were mad.
And the Democrats were mad.
Go.
Civil libertarians were against the Patriot Act.
In 2003, California voters used the recall procedure to toss out the governor and put in Arnold Schwarzenegger as the new governor. Okay, go.
Affirmative action made many people mad.
Minorities thought affirmative action was a necessary reparation.
Others countered that it was an unjustifiable, unconstitutional violation.
And the Supreme Court was split on these issues. Wait, okay. Go.
George Bush championed No Child Left Behind in 2002.